Hey guys, this is Kay. I'm gonna be brief about this. Okay, I don't even know where to start with this, but this is not in the media at the moment, but it probably will be. But a person my husband works with, his wife has a 6-year-old son in first grade. I'm not sure the details yet, but he goes to G.C. Burkett Elementary in Hardin County, Kentucky. We're talking about a 6-year-old. He made a statement about having a gun, and they suspended him. More than likely, you're talking about a first grader, a 6-year-old. How many 6-year-olds have toy guns? They didn't ask if it was a toy. He just said he had a gun and they suspended him. Are you kidding me? And the media has not picked this up yet, so I can't find anything on it. But this is close to home. There's something else I want to talk to you about. See, I can't even speak. And I was going to wait to go live this weekend, but my account's been suspended, so I can't go live on my main channel. So I really need you all to subscribe to the 2 backup channels that I have. I will provide the links in the description again. Thanks to all of you who have subscribed so far. A 6-year-old states he has a gun and he's suspended. Are you kidding me? How many parents go and, take their kids to the gun range? I mean, this is pathetic. You could get teachers go in front of the class, and I'm just stating this could happen. They could go in front of the class and say, okay, students, how many of you all have a gun? And whoever raises their hands, they could suspend them. Doesn't matter if it's a toy gun, doesn't matter if it's a water gun, doesn't matter if it's a freaking marshmallow shooting gun. What I'm about to talk to you all about, you all need to watch. The only way that you all can watch this documentary is on Amazon Prime. Okay? It is called Speed Demons, Dying for Attention, a 2018 documentary. Okay, I'm going to read this article. I've not watched it myself. My mom just told me about this, and my mom is wide awake. Nothing really affects her. Nothing really affects me. I have not watched this yet. But she said she, of all people, out of all the things that they've seen, she had trouble sleeping after watching this documentary. It's 99 minutes. You can sign up for Amazon Prime. I'm not trying to promote Amazon Prime by no means, but they have a free trial going on. You can sign up for it after the free trial and then delete it, not have to pay nothing. Okay? But that's the only way. They will not put it on Comcast. You can't find it anywhere else except for this. And there's a reason why. And I want to state, my mom tried tweeting this information out. It's all about the ADHD meds. It's not about the guns. She tried tweeting this out. Twitter would not let her tweet it. And finally, she got the tweet out, and then they grayed out the pictures for the documentary. Okay, so I recommend her tweeting out the name of the documentary. It's called Speed Demons Dying for Attention. And then in separate tweets. Okay? And then, that will allow people to find what they need to find. But let me go ahead and read this, okay? Psychiatric drug facts, okay? Alert 29 explosive new psy drug documentary. And this is talking about the Speed Demons Dying for Attention documentary. It's 99 minutes long. Andrew Thibault's new feature-length film, Speed Demons Dying for Attention, is among the very best films ever made about the menace of psychiatric neurotoxins to children and adults. While focusing on ADHD and amphetamines, it offers a dramatic, gripping indictment of the FDA and the pharmaceutical empire. With A balance of fresh, vivid personal stories and expert commentary. It is beautifully written and filmed to change minds. The featured life story could not be more I cannot say that word, told or appropriate. This film has the quality to transform the direction of thinking of the annihilated and to sharpen the perceptions of those immersed in the field of psychiatric reform. The moment you get a chance, go here to watch Speed Demons, and I will place that link in the description box. Meanwhile, congratulations to Andrew Thibault. Against many odds, even defeating the FDA in court, he has prepared and devoted himself to telling the truth about violence and psychiatric drugs. With this film, he justifies all his arduous work, but I eagerly await his next project because I know he has a lot more to share with us. And an actual MD made this commentary, okay? Doctors are waking up. And these other doctors that are promoting these ADHD medicines, okay? They are looking and promoting these drugs for a certain age group, which is like the 10-year-olds. And, from what I've been told about this documentary, there's been attorney generals that were prescribed this because they were told they had adult ADHD, and then they ended up doing crazy out of the normal things to like their family and stuff. And I want to make a statement here, okay? My husband is trying to quit smoking. He has been on this Chantix, and the doctor told him before he was prescribed this medicine, if you end up feeling like you go to a dark place, if you start feeling unhappy, if you're going into that dark place, you get off this medicine ASAP. He was going in this dark place. He got to where he was just blah, he was just unhappy, he was talking about dying. My husband has the IQ of a genius, okay? He graduated with a 4.0 GPA in his college, top of his class, okay? He basically does industrial maintenance. Very, very smart man. Works very hard for his family, okay? And he got into this dark place, and I took the medicine away from him. It's like, either smoke or become crazy, okay? Do not take that medicine. And the vivid dreams that it makes you have. He was having these really, really vivid dreams, yet they were very violent, okay? We're talking, if you look up Chantix, okay? Look up stories where people have killed their entire family from this drug. It is absolutely insane. It is not about the guns, people. Guns don't kill people. And if you look, almost all of these cases where these kids go into these high schools, well, supposedly, right? Allegedly, right? They have been on medicine, okay? That's not talked about, is it? And I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I'm sorry if I'm a little loud. Turn down the volume, okay? I'm just, I'm very, very upset. We're trying to get the truth out here, and they are trying to censor us. They are trying to censor all of us from getting the truth out there, okay? Speed Demons dying for attention. Let's see the full summary on it. When a popular honors graduate becomes an unlikely campus gunman, citizen sleuths embark across the country to investigate the metamorphosis of a respected prosecutor turned mass shooter. The investigation exposes a government cover-up, paints a picture of the corporate greed, and unravels a medical mystery linking multiple school shootings. The Hypnosis states that it looks like we won't have a Hypnosis title for this yet. Be the first to contribute, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm serious. You all need to watch this. Go watch it. I'm about to go do so myself. Another thing. I'm going to read you all something, okay? Because it's on my Facebook account. since all of these gun shootings, or supposed shootings, have been happening, I'm going to read you all an article from CBS, which you all know is mainstream, but just listen to this, okay? Hold on, I got to pull it up, sorry. Okay, this was posted at 7:38 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't have a date. Hold on. Why is it not showing a date? It just says 2018. Okay, well, I'm going to read you the article. This was just in the last day or two, okay? CBS News, cops. Teacher in custody after barricading self in classroom with gun, firing shot. And I'm not going to let the video play. Okay, we're being censored way too much, and I'm sure if I let this play, even the audio, they could put another strike or something. Excuse me. And my microphone breaks. So, I mean, my good mic is broke. So, it finally went out. So, I'm actually using the mic that's on my webcam at the moment. Okay, hopefully that doesn't play. Dalton, Georgia. A teacher is in custody after police say he barricaded himself inside a classroom at a high school in northwest Georgia Wednesday and fired a shot. So that was this week. The situation at Dalton High School in Dalton began around 11:30 a.m. when the social studies teacher, identified by police as Jesse Randall Davidson, 53, blocked students from entering his class. School principal Steve Bartu told reporters. Bartu said he and assistant principal helped get the students into another classroom before Bartu tried to make contact with Davidson by knocking on the door. He said Davidson slammed the door and yelled for him to go away while making nonsensical noises. Bartu said he called the school resource officer, who was at the middle school campus, and explained that Davidson wasn't allowing students into his classroom and wasn't making any sense. He asked the school resource officer to return to campus. Bartu said he tried to unlock the door and Davidson then again slammed it, saying, "Don't come in here, I have a gun." Bartu said he immediately ordered the school to go into, quote, threat lockdown, and shortly after that he said he heard a gunshot. Dalton police quickly responded, and the school resource officer was able to persuade Davidson to leave the room peacefully, Davidson Assistant Chief Cliff Kaysen said. The shot that Davidson fired went out a window, calling it, quote, very egregious act. No one was struck by gunfire and no other shots were fired during the incident, Kaysen said. One student apparently sustained an ankle injury while running inside the school during the evacuation. Bartu said Davidson had been employed by the school since 2004 and described him as, quote, a good teacher. He said there was no indication he was troubled or unfit for the position. It's certainly shocking to me that one of the staff members pulled out a gun in a classroom and fired it, Bartu said. Davidson is also the play-by-play voice of the Dalton football team, police said in a tweet. Police also told CBS News that Davidson had a snub-nosed .38 revolver handgun. Davidson has been charged with aggravated assault, carrying a weapon to school, terroristic threats, reckless conduct, possession of a gun during a crime, and disrupting public schools, police say. Responding to a reporter's question, Kaysen said that a judge may request a mental health evaluation for Davidson, but authorities didn't have any indication of what might have caused the incident. Well, I'd like to get a hold of Mr. Davidson and ask him, are you on any ADHD meds? And this comes right after Donald Trump wants to have the teachers armed. Ironically, this comes right after that. I do not believe in coincidences. And he's 53 years old, this teacher. Worked since 2004 for the school system, for the same school. Just by listening to that, whether it's true or not, okay, whether that was a false flag, I'm not sure. But if you watch this documentary right here, I'm sure everything will come together. going to leave links in the description. Share this with everyone you know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my backup channels. There's a lot that I need to say, you all. There's a lot that I need to say. So be sure to tune in this weekend. More than likely, I'll go live Saturday night, Friday or Saturday night. If you make sure and hit the bell, you'll get the notification. I am beside myself at the moment. I have gone through so much personally this year, you all have no idea, okay? I mean, I almost feel like I'm being targeted for something. So, please, I beg of you, watch this documentary, share it, tell all of your friends, tell all of your family about it. We need to wake up, people. And if we're not here to talk about it, if we're not here to help others wake up, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Okay? This world is getting beyond crazy. And there's another thing I want to talk about. If you just let me put this real quick, okay? This doesn't have anything to do with what I've talked about, but you all need to realize this. Okay, in the Bible it talks about this generation shall not pass. Once Israel becomes a nation, this generation shall not pass. 1948, Israel becomes a nation. A generation is 70 years in the Bible. Okay? 1948 plus 70. What is that, you all? That is 2018. I know no man knows the day nor the hour, not even the sun. Okay? Only God. But the Bible does not state that no man knows the year. He gives us enough to be able to calculate about what time so that we stay awake. Think about that. That's all I'm going to say for this show. Thanks to you all. God bless you all, and have a